you ever heard that Bluey and Bingo had an older brother? This isn't just a fan theory, and I'm going to show you the proof. Although the series is named after Bluey, the little blue puppy wasn't the first baby bandit and Chili had. There are various pieces of evidence scattered across several episodes of the show that hint at the older brother of the Healer family. Curious about what happened to him and where these clues are? We'll explain everything to you. So sit back and get ready to dive even deeper into the fantastic world of Bluey. Bluey is an amazing show in many ways. It brings light and fun themes for kids, but also delves into deeper issues that resonate more intensely with adults. But before we dive into these details, have you ever heard of rainbow babies? Let me explain quickly. Rainbow babies are those born after a couple has endured the pain of losing a baby, either through miscarriage or shortly after birth. These babies bring back the colors into the parents' lives, helping to heal the pain of loss and bringing a new light to their world. And this is exactly what Bluey suggests to us. The little blue puppy may, in fact, be a rainbow baby. There are several subtle clues throughout key episodes that lead us to think this. For instance, in the episode called Sleepy Time, we meet Brandy, Chili's sister, who was unknown to the girls until then. When she appears, we notice something important. On both Chili and Bandit's sides of the family, there are aunts and uncles, which shows us that neither of their parents is an only child. But what truly breaks our hearts is a very sad revelation. Brandy, although she deeply desires to be a mother, will never be able to have pups. And when we look at this through the eyes of a woman who always dreamed of being a mom, Brandy's pain is devastating. She carries this sadness with her, and perhaps this is why she stayed away from Chili for so long. Their reunion after 4 years shows just how painful this was for her, but this isn't the only revelation. In the episode The Show, we also discover that Chili herself believed for many years that she would never be able to have children. This was another shocking moment. And to better understand this, let's go over the plot of the episode. The episode starts with Bluey and Bingo preparing a surprise for Mother's Day. They want to bring breakfast to Chili in bed. However, Bingo, being small and clumsy, drops everything and feels devastated, thinking she ruined her mom's special day. But Chili, ever so understanding, comforts her and assures her that everything is fine. Bluey, with her creative mind, suggests putting on a show for her mom as a gift. The play tells the story of how her parents met and fell in love back in London, where they were both studying. After they get married, Bingo, playing Chili, puts a balloon under her shirt to pretend she's pregnant. But then something impactful happens. The balloon pops. At this moment, we see Chili's expression change completely. It seems like the character is reliving a painful memory that was buried deep in her heart. Bingo, once again thinking she ruined everything, is inconsolable. But this time, Bluey is the one to comfort her, while Chili is still in shock, holding Bandit's hand, who is also trying to comfort her. This moment is so powerful that every adult watching the episode instantly understands. Chili, at some point in the past, suffered a miscarriage. This baby, who didn't survive, would have been the older sibling of the Healer sisters, someone they never got to know. Because they are so young and innocent, they don't even realize they had a brother or sister who was never born.
So then
This isn't the only moment we see signs that Chili went through this tragedy. Other episodes offer subtle clues that reinforce this theory, showing how this experience left deep marks on her character and, by extension, on the entire series. And before we continue exploring this deep theme in Bluey, if you also love seeing cute little puppies, drop a comment below saying baby. Going back to the story of Bluey's older brother, one of the episodes that reveals the most about Chili's past and her emotions as a mother is Baby Race. In this episode, we see her participating in a mother's group with their newborn babies, and among them are Bluey's friends when they were little, like Coco, Snickers, and Judo. Another detail that stands out in this image is that Chili's belly is slightly rounded, suggesting that at the time of this photo, she was pregnant. And given that her fur is similar to how it looked at the wedding, we can deduce that these two photos were taken relatively close in time.
Okay, let's do this!
What does this mean? It's highly likely that Chili got pregnant right after the wedding, But this pregnancy wasn't Bluey. In fact, Chili was pregnant with her first baby, the one she tragically lost. This is certainly a very important detail, but it's also important that you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming videos from one of the best Bluey channels on YouTube, ours. The loss of a baby is a profoundly traumatic experience, and Chili, like her sister Brandy, who also faced challenges, probably needed time to cope with the fear of reliving that pain. We understand that sometime later, Chili and Bandit decided to try again. And this time, Bluey came into the world. She brought a new light into her parents' lives, who learned valuable lessons from her. And we also learn a lot by watching her show. Remember the concept of rainbow babies that we mentioned at the beginning? One of the most touching moments that reinforces this idea in the series happens in the episode Rain. In it, we see Chili and Bluey playing in the rain, and after the rain stops, the little blue puppy points to the sky and shows her mom 2 rainbows. This is the only episode in the series where we see rainbows, and the main focus is entirely on Chili and Bluey. This makes the scene even more powerful because the rainbow is a clear symbol of hope and renewal after a storm. The 2 rainbows that appear together in the sky aren't there by chance, because just like they bring color to a sky that was once cloudy and gray, Bluey was the first rainbow to bring color back into Chili and Bandit's lives after they lost their first baby. We can even imagine that the second rainbow represents Bingo, the little sister born after Bluey, completing the family's happiness. Chili and Bandit's first baby, although they didn't live to meet Bluey and Bingo, leaves a deep mark on the family's story. The absence of this little one makes the presence of the Healer sisters even more special and emotional throughout the entire series. Bluey's show loves to bring these emotional lessons in a subtle but impactful way, and that's one of the things that makes us love the series even more. As we mentioned, the episode Baby Race makes it clear that the feeling of guilt is common among mothers who have gone through such painful losses. Many of them end up blaming themselves for things beyond their control, even knowing they weren't at fault. Chili, in a way, believes that Bluey's development might be a consequence of something she did or didn't do. Luckily, her friend Bella notices Chili's concern and goes to her house to reassure her. Bella reminds her that she is a wonderful mother and is doing her best. This moment is full of emotion because Chili begins to realize that every baby develops at their own pace, and that as a mother, she is doing the best for her daughters. This episode, like many others, is a powerful reminder of the complexities of motherhood. Chili and Bandit, though loving parents, still carry the scars of the past, and these scars subtly manifest in their everyday lives. However, despite the difficulties, the love for their children is something that prevails and brings meaning to their lives. The story of the little brother that Bluey and Bingo never knew is deeply poignant. His absence makes the presence of the 2 sisters even more special. And this story, though filled with pain, helps us understand Chili and Bandit's emotions better. If you liked this video and want to see more incredible stories, choose one of the 2 videos appearing on your screen and click. I'm sure you'll love it.